Welcome back to the opening day here at the Vans World Cup of Surfing. We're in the final heat of round number 1, and we got a treat for you. Mitch Cruz is coming up against the young guns from Hawaii in the way of Barron Mamiya, Seth Moniz, and Finn McGill. This is some of the future of Hawaiian surfing. So they're not able to troll the lineup on like a free surf day where you see guys out here on 10-foot, 9-foot boards. Turning our attention to Finn McGill. Finnegan thunders McGill, waiting for this wave to rise up and catches a rail.
Well, I think one of the key elements about surfing good out here, we'll get back to that.
As we look at Seth Moniz. Sethy, nice carve off the top. Nice pace on this wave. Another top turn, high line. Staying patient, whitewater climb. So, decent start for Seth Moniz.
You go to the West Bowl, you see one come out of the north, you move to the north, and you move in towards the point. That's the stuff you got to make those adjustments super early. A lot of those, is experience in the lineup here. As we watch Finn McGill, and for such a young age, this kid has figured out this lineup. And again, it's a lot of opportunity with the regional events and the amateur events. Same as Seth Moniz. I'm sure he's surfed a lot of heats, even though he hasn't been able to compete in the Vans Triple Crown as many years as some of his competitors. He has had probably as many heats as some of the international competitors because of those experiences as a youngster and competing here.
Love this turn.
Yeah, beautiful arc. His whole family filled with style. All the children, plus dad and mom.
What that means. Out the back, Mitch Cruz got skipped on that bottom turn, was able to hold it together to get to the top. And eases through another snap there. Cruz through the lip there, little tail release, hangs on. So dynamic finish. Had a couple of challenging skip outs on that wave, but held it all together and went complete.
Mitch is one of those guys that kind of likes to ride a shortboard out here. You can ride a variety of equipment. Choose to ride a much bigger board and just, you kind of have that ability. As you watch Mitch Cruz, that first turn, somehow his foot almost came off and he pulled it back together. But Mitch likes to ride kind of that shortboard design because he wants to do turns like this. Get some release off the top. And, sometimes with that shorter board, you're going to feel those bumps a lot easier. You don't get to drive through them. But whatever you're most comfortable on is what you're going to ride.
Yeah, you can see the bumpy road there for Mitch, but he held it together for a 4-point ride. I think that's the goal.
Well, again, already past that halfway mark and only 3 waves ridden. Where is Barron?
Where's Barron? And there he is.
On cue.
Barron Mamiya. Oh, aggressive first turn for Mamiya. Comes around the section, throws the tail and gets tossed, unfortunately.
Another one of those surfers that does not hold back whatsoever. Does not have a throttle back. It is straight pedal to the metal, and of course we love him for it.
Gas efficient.
Find that secret peak.
That's my
around
style.
The corner.
This is what happened during the break. Check it out. This is Finn McGill.
All right, Finnegan, what you got for us? Sees the inside bowl. Has been scoring high with the tube rides. Looks like he's hunting for a layback snap under it. Sets up another one. So a little 2-turn combo. I'd say a big 2-turn combo. Nope, he's going to go air.
Whoa. Sparky.
Not an easy section to do that.
Seth Moniz was right behind him.
A little cleaner face. First arc, again, carrying that speed towards the channel. Sets up this inside section. Beautiful hook. Almost airdrops out of that. Looking for that barrel section, but can't see it, can't find it, kicks out.
And Barron Mamiya even got into play.
And Barron on wave number 3. Kick stalls into this tube. Can he get out? He does. Quick kick out. Now he's going to paddle as fast as he can. See the kick stall there. Great technique. And he climbs in there. Again, one of those surfers that loves tube riding. He kicks out, and then another replay here for Mitch Cruz. So everyone getting a piece of this last set. Inside section almost lands on his head. So Mitch Cruz going to get another mid-range score.
Finn McGill out there on some unique equipment. He's on a Slater design board. Shaped by Dan Mann. So a little bit tweaked in the construction there, and it looks like it's working well under the feet. I told you it's going to be a young guys guns battle here with some of the future of pro surfing. Oh, big hook for Barron Mamiya. Barron comes around again, attacks the lip. Giant turn for Barron Mamiya. Talk about vicious. That is like a hungry pit bull right there. And you just jumped the fence.
Yeah, you better run fast. That was pretty mean. That was, you talk about commitment. You talk about really laying it all on the line.
That was fangs.
That was it. That was pretty darn amazing, you know, especially the size of that section. And again, that shorter design board, you know, he just really lays into it. Again, no holds barred whatsoever. The first arc is nice, but this one here, again, just vicious. Just annihilates the lip. That is committed surfing, and that is going to score huge. Again, take a look at that section, nice and steep. A lot of water all around him. Even took out Larry Haynes. And this is the first turn, and the first turn's solid too. Great technique. You see that arm across his chest, and then this one, a little bit different style with the layback. Again, getting those board above his feet and just lays into it. Look at the nose buried and somehow pulls it out.
8.6 for Barron Mamiya, utilizing straight out of Oceanside chemistry surfboards is what Barron's riding. And gosh, what a great team rider they have for chemistry surfboards in Barron Mamiya. I'm sure he puts all the boards through the paces there. 8.6. Fangs.
You're not battling the competitor. You now finally get, if you have your turn, you can just go in the lineup where you need to be.
Finn McGill taking his turn. He's surfing for a 5.17. Starts off with a nice carve off the top. Second turn, that should do it for Finn. He's got more for us though. Big snap, curls the nose. So
that leaves a question mark,
right?
And you know, the reason being that fall at the end, we've seen it all event long at the Hawaiian Pro. So he takes off on the outside section. He didn't take off like on the reform, so I think that's going to help this score out. The arc here is beautiful, keeping that rhythm and speed. Again, a nice turn here, so he gets the second turn, but he cut a little short. Wasn't super committed. If he had pulled this off, slam dunk, he's got it. One more time from the water. Just great position, great flow through these two maneuvers here. And he really wanted to cut loose on this final section, which he does, but again, goes down. You know, what happens? A little bit longer board, gets that nose stuffed in, where Barron was able to pull it out. Finn was not. There's a certain edge there where your board will go out with the rocker, poke out, or it goes down and goes into the water, which is what happened there. It purled, where it literally just went straight to the bottom.
But it looks like Finn McGill is going to get it at 5.57. McGill to first, Barron Mamiya to second. Seth Moniz now facing elimination along with Mitch Cruz. And we're down to just 5 seconds, so it's go time.
Grommets are through.
They sure are. Finn McGill, Barron Mamiya, moving on into round number 2. And speaking of round number 2, we're going to continue on into round number 2. Stick around on the second. After this break, we're bringing in Chris Cote, Strider Wazalewski for round number 2.